So that's all the dates for the 30-30s for the rest of the year. Southampton, Berrien Road and Glasgow in October, mid-October. And then just after Blackpool, GUKPT, Leeds, Luton, Bolton and Edinburgh. So there we go.
Good, jump straight back into the action because I see a hand brewing here in the top right. Ace Queen for Rich, and David in the big blinds finds the pocket kings. And Rich going to get re-raised again. Free bet from David out the big. Makes it 4.6k, and Rich going to make the call in position.
Eight ace is the flop. Always happens.
Yep, I was waiting for it. Towers, classic, always happens when it's ace high and someone's got kings. And David, undeterred from that ace, going to come in for a continuation bet. Don't need to go big on this board. Perhaps maybe even a pinch smaller than this. And Rich, after flopping the ace, will make the call.
Two of diamonds on the turn. With the king of diamonds in your hand.
Yeah, we've got to check now though, Tower. As David and Richard, looks like he's counting out chips. Don't want a fourth diamond to roll off. No. Potentially either kill his action or make him the worst hand. 9.3. And 3-1 on our money here. The problem is we are out of position, and the thing is we got to think of hands that Rich is going to call us on the flop with, and basically it should only really be ace X and flush draws. Not too many flush draws in there though, because we have the king of diamonds. There's queen jack suited, queen 10 suited, jack 10 suited, maybe 10-9 suited as well, but other than that there's just no hand that we beat now, David. We need Richard to specifically float flop with an air ball and then come in for a bet on the turn for our hand to be good in this situation. But on the flip side, we do have equity to the nut flush draw with 3-1 on our money. But the problem is on rivers, it's very hard for us to get paid as we are out of position. If we come in for a lead, Richard will just easily fold on a diamond. So because we don't get to dictate the action, and the problem is it is for a third of our stack as well. So in a bit of a situation here, David should be aware, first of all, that he's behind, that it's so difficult for him to have the best hand in this spot. So it comes down to whether he wants to pill, get him 3-1 on his money to see if he can potentially snag a diamond on the river and maybe not even get any more chips out of it, or whether he just wants to preserve his 30k and let it go now and just make a disciplined lay down.
Big decision for Dave. He's laying it down. Oh no, he's not. He's moving the ball in.
That is the last thing we want to do, Tower, but it might actually work.
If he's going to work against one player in the building, it could be this fella.
He's turned his kings into a bluff here. I guess that's what he's doing. He's turning his kings into a bluff, and I actually don't mind it. I think I like it. Against Rich here, we've got two kings in our hand. We block ace-king. Ace-king combos are reduced to 6 instead of 16 because of the ace on the board and the two kings in our hand. So realistically, the best hand Richard can have in this spot, if it's not a flush because we got the king of diamonds in our hand, is ace-queen. And if David did come to that conclusion and he's running it for that reason, it's pretty genius, to be honest with you, against this specific opponent. Rich very capable of folding big hands here. What a bluff this is, Tower. You don't often see players turning kings into a bluff, but that's exactly what we're witnessing here.
And Richard just being 4-bet off a hand with ace-king. David now moves all in.
And if I'm sitting there as Rich, I hate it. I hate it I'm sitting there as Rich.
You just can't call.
It's so hard to see what we're supposed to be beating, to see what hands David's supposed to have as a bluff here. Like, David might check with ace-king with the king of diamonds, ace-queen with the queen of diamonds, like hands that have us either like free-rolling us or drawing pretty much dead. But this is some move. Real good move from David here. He chose his opponent perfectly as well. Rich, very solid and capable of folding big hands in big spots, and looks like he's going to fold this one. Definitely worthy of a tank.
Well, I think we're finding a fold from Richard. Dangerous board.
We're not really too worried, I don't think, about the flush as Richard here, because there's a free bet out of the big blind, and really king, queen of diamonds, king, jack of diamonds maybe in there. There's only a few combos in there, Tower, with the ace of diamonds out there as flushes, but from Richard's perspective, he might have just done this with ace king, David. He might check shove ace king, but you don't expect him to turn a hand like kings with king of diamonds or queens with the queen of diamonds into a bluff, and that's why this spot is so difficult here for Rich. Because technically we don't beat anything. He's not really, you don't expect him to shove ace jack here. So we're only beating bluffs, and coming up with bluffs on this board is very hard to do. And these are the really good spots as a poker player to be finding your bluffs. But he has found the hero. Where's he found that
hero, baby?
But this is why it's actually a good bluff from David as well, because at times we do get called. We've got this king of diamonds in our hand. We've still got the equity to make our flush and potentially win the pot, but it's a proper sexy play. I really like that. With the kings, if you really think about it, it's
the river's a brick.
And we are going to lose the pocket kings of David Griffiths, but I'm a bit of a fan of that play. If he's thinking what I was thinking there, and he's actually trying to get Richard off of an ace, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I know it didn't work out on this occasion, but that was some hand. Enjoyed that one. Enjoyed
Dave
that one, guys.
Griffiths, unfortunately, has been eliminated. And the ace queen, a big call. Big call from Richard. Wowzers, what a hand that was. Evening, Matt. Matt Davenport just watched one of the best hands of the night as he tuned in on Facebook.
Evening, Matt.
And Christine McCormack told Rails' mum, says Shirley Ballas from Strictly Come Dancing has turned on the lights in Blackpool. She's a little bit my guilty pleasures of Shirley Ballas. Don't know why, she just is. Shirley Ballas from Strictly Come Dancing has turned on the lights in Blackers. So there we go. Yeah, big move and a big call. He got 4-bet pre with ace 5 and folded ace king, and that time made the call with ace queen. Thanks for the information regarding the illuminations in Blackpool, Christine. I hope things are well.
Best hand we've seen all day, that Tower. We waited a while, but I enjoyed that one.